Hello to my first period AP Stats class. My name is Luke Van Dyke, and this is my AP Statistics final project. For my topic that I chose, I decided to do a two-mean experiment. The question that I decided to ask was, is there a difference between the average weight of the Skutt Catholic basketball team and the Skutt Catholic baseball team? The reasoning behind this is because I play on both of these teams, and I was very interested in what the answer would be. My parameter of interest was the population weight of the 2025 Skutt Catholic varsity and JV baseball team, which is 43 players, versus the population weight of the 2024-2025 Skutt Catholic varsity and JV basketball team, which is 21 players. In order to collect my data, I had to get in touch with every single player on the Skutt Catholic varsity and JV rosters. I made sure to get the data out of all of these players and write them down in a Google Sheet. I either asked the players in person, emailed them, or texted them and verified it later. As we can see on the slides, there is a wide variety of weights. In the green on the left, I have the graph of the basketball team shown, and in the black on the right, I have the graph of the baseball team shown. Both of these graphs indicate that the vast majority of weights are in the 175-pound range for both teams. As we can see, there are no outliers either. As we can see here, I labeled the basketball team an O and the baseball team a B. The significance level that I chose was 0.05. The null hypothesis for this experiment is O equals B, which is that the basketball team's average weight is equal to the baseball team's average weight. The alternative hypothesis is O is greater than B, which means that the basketball team's average weight is greater than the baseball team's average weight. To start, I went through and tested the appropriate conditions for this test. They are independent of each other, are normally distributed, but are not a random sample. I then conducted a 95% confidence test. The sketched model on the left shows that my T critical value is 1.676. As we can see on the picture on the right, I constructed a two-sample T test for O is greater than B. My T value came out to be 2.0255, and my P value was 0.0246. Since my significance level was 0.05, that is greater than my P value. This means that we reject the null hypothesis, and we do have evidence to support the claim that the basketball team's average weight is higher than the baseball team's average weight. I then constructed a two-sample T interval with my 95% confidence level. With that, I found that my confidence interval was 0.0347 and 20.796. This means that we are 95% confident that the difference in weight from the basketball team to the baseball team is between 0.0347 and 20.796 pounds greater. Now, this is only if the sample were random. Then we would have evidence to support the claim. This project was super interesting and intriguing to figure out and analyze into a more deeper level than just what the stereotype is or what you think that you know. Thank you for listening.